All right, let's see. I believe I'm live.
Take a second on mine to boot up.
I'm just gonna get all my chat windows set up. Okay. All right. Hi. How are you? I'm just getting set up here. I'll read you in just a moment. Um. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't even opened the queue yet. All right. The queue is now open. The queue is now open. How are you? How's things going tonight, Madeline? How's things? All right. Let's see. All right. I do believe. Sorry, I'm just getting this set up here. Okay, here it is. All right. Oh, Fapina. Just getting around. How are you? Thanks for joining me. I'm just getting set up here. Sorry, guys. Just getting everything going. I think I should be all set, though. I accidentally jumped live a little earlier than I wanted, but that's all right. I can go and start reading. Because I'm a superstar, right? That's how things work. How's my audio? Can you guys hear me okay? All right. Let's okay, so the queue is currently open. And it looks like Just Kidding Around is first. All right. Okay, Just Kidding Around. Here we go. This is up. This is your read. Let's get started here. Let me adjust the mic just a little bit. There we go. Much better. All right. So let's see if I can pick up on your energy. Just kidding around, huh? So this is the Passionate King, the Loyal King. This could be you. This could be somebody else. But this stability here is very important to understand. Having this wand is like saying, "I'm ready to make love when you are," but almost like holding back. The other part of this here is like the base, the stability. You see it here, it's all poured concrete, which is very ironic or weird even on tarot cards. But this is a really stable king. There's a lizard, there's somebody that has their mind, their energy. So someone always has their ear, or they could be tapped into something, even like a dark energy, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because with the good comes the bad, right? All right, let's keep going here. This is a possibility you're getting over something from May or going into May. I don't know if this is your worry or your concern, but let's keep going. But I do feel like there's definitely regret over these cups. Yeah, you're holding back. Looks like you're possibly holding back over something. I don't mean to laugh because it's like you want to let go. You really do. You just want to let go. You want to connect. You want to commit. And I think this passionate person here, this masculine fire sign that's coming in, is going to make you understand what regret doesn't really mean to anybody anymore, because once you connect to someone at a higher level, at a higher vibration, you almost forget those people in the past. You move on, you grow, you vibrate at a different frequency. All right, so you're going to be very lucky to meet this person. There's no joking around on this. This is like a very important person. This person can bring in manifestations. They can bring in abundance. They understand what it means to have the good with the bad. They understand that possibility of it coming in. Here's my divine communication card. This is getting pulled from mid-deck. You can see right here. But what's happening is you have some divine communication coming in. This is from the universe saying, hey, heads up, you're starting a communication. Let go of that regret, that past person, any regret you even have. Like, oh, I shouldn't have worn those shoes with those pants. Like, get rid of all that. Who gives a fuck? That regret doesn't even matter. What matters is you showing up and trying stuff that's actually part of who you want to be. You're being your true self, actually. So I think maybe going into the fall, going into the end of the summer, we're talking August, this could be you following up with some work or getting some hefty paychecks coming throughout the summer months. I think that's one of those things that you never really think about, and that's where your block is, because of money. But you're such a divinely connected individual. I feel like you don't even notice it sometimes. You actually see numbers. Like I saw today, I saw 444. I saw 1111. I saw 111. I saw 555. I saw a lot of numbers. But I think maybe you're kind of that way, but you don't see it in that sense. I think you see it in another perspective, because you have a past life here. From emotions, you connect past lives. You like your partners, you like your people, you like your soul tribe to be from past lives. You don't like to just mess around. You want them to be committed to you throughout this eternity and the next. You want them to have your back and know what that means. So I think that's when you go through pain, you want them to be connected to you, and you want them to feel what you feel. And that's okay. And that's actually expected and respectable. But what happens when they leave, or what happens when someone goes out? So at ground zero here, this is like either you or them, but someone taking off from this whole relationship. But I find this is a lot of exploration. We have the passionate ones in the corners. Do you see the wands here? The wands aren't joking around. The wands are talking about a big story, a big storyline that's about to be told in your life. You're actually deciding this. You're coming into the main characters and saying, hey, I want this person there, and I want that next person there. I think you want to be the manifesting queen. I think you want to be the manifesting one, the one who creates, the manifesting masculine that has the power to create from nothingness. You can create communication or money. But living in regret never helps anybody. You're basically telling yourself from past lives, understand what happens when you lived in regret. What kind of regret can you live in, right? What kind of regret could you have from a past life? Were you the one who was like, hey, look, I don't need to take that ship anywhere. I'll stay here on the island. Oh, wait, the volcano blew up. And then you said to yourself, going forward in future lives, stick with my soul tribe, stick with the people who matter, stick with the people who I can trust. When it comes down to tough questions, I ask them first. I don't care what anyone else says. They're my soul tribe. I think you're basically exploring your own identity, your own future, your own future self going out to the new world here. I think with 2024 and going forward, I think you have this ability to express yourself in such a passionate way. It rattles the vibration of others. I really appreciate this energy here. Very, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Yeah, so you have a divine communication coming in. I think it's all up to you. What do you want? Because you're about to manifest it. No joke. All right, let's see. All right, so we have Madeline, then we have Diksha, Aniket, and Mishrak. How are you guys doing? How is everyone this fine Friday? Or I guess wherever you are. I don't know what time it is where you are. But this is for Madeline. Madeline, you still with me here? I'm going to let the divine just tell me what you need to hear. King of Cups. This divine one, this is the one who's connected to the deep, the ethereal, the one who knows how to get things done, but from another perspective. Like they're trying to grow their essence from an inside out perspective, if that makes sense. I also believe that you are no longer dealing with breadcrumbers, people who kind of slow you down or take your energy or walk away or walk all over you. It's a gray area. You're not upset with them. You're just saying, hey, look, I don't need to bother with it anymore. I know you need someone that you can suck your energy off of, but that's not me. I don't care. All right. Let's see. Let's keep going here. And it's 10-10 right now, so what's that mean? Look at this. And I just pulled the 10 of wands. I think you're going to let go of these burdens, Madeline, whatever this is, whatever you've been holding on to, or maybe you already have, but I feel like you have to let go of these burdens. You've been holding on to a lot of pain, a lot of things that actually that doesn't serve you. You're the only one the pain is serving, and it's serving you no good. That's what I'm getting. It's not. Look at divine communication coming in. I think you might have lost communication or disconnected from some people, or maybe you're not talking to people. But I think this discommunication or the disconnect that you have is no longer valid because the breadcrumbing was real. You have to keep that in mind. I don't know if this person that's coming in is going to be a King of Cups, but they could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They could be connecting to you already from the fifth dimension, coming in through dreams, meeting you through basically an energetic exchange. Here we go. Also pulling this nice, fine Knight of Wands. This is the passionate one, the one who says, no, I'm going to come over and drive and see you. I can't wait. I need to come get you. That's that one. That's like past life. Like, no, I know I need you. I already know who you are. I've lived with you many lifetimes. That's this person. See? They're going to show you how to put away burdens. That's the partner. That's the person you want. That's the person who's going to nurture you into becoming a better vibration. They're not judging you. No one's judging you. You're basically just growing to become that better person. There could be passion heading out from your emotional perspective, from your base emotional perspective. You're looking to offer passion to someone. Fast-moving action says from your heart out down to your base or your root of your body of who you are. You want to basically connect to someone, but you want it to mean something. You don't want it to be frivolous. Maybe you want to even travel the world with this person. That's a possibility as well. I think we see with the pyramids, we see with the world card here at the base. This is telling me maybe you're just looking to get rid of the past version of yourself and grow and connect to somebody and be interested in traveling. There it is, the water Uber. So I don't know if this is you or them, but I think someone has to come into your energy. I think they have to come into your ground zero, your energy, where things are about to take off. It might be until June, depending on how you are dealing with your own burdens, what you're dealing with letting go of. But I think you're doing very well. But this person is in your cornerstones, passionately, part of your burdens. I think they're setting up the stage for this new chapter in your life, for possibility of the marriage or commitment or long-term, something long-term where you guys feel like you're both going to grow, ideally by being connected to one another. It could even be a beautiful friendship, but I feel like it's a little more than that because there's a life lesson tied in right here. The burdens have to go, though. They have to go. Otherwise, you're going to be left with heartbreak. Even I could feel the heartbreak. But heartbreak is part of your life lessons. I don't know if you've ever known that, but this is the Three of Pyramids. This tells us very clear that your read is about past lives. The passion here, yeah, that's what you feel, that desire. Maybe even the stuff you don't talk about because of the communications in reverse, but I think maybe that's there and you kind of burden with the passion that you actually do have. Letting go. That would be your easiest way to get over the heartbreak, because you hide secrets. I bet you there's parts of you that want to let go, and I think you can't let go. But once you're able to let go and even start with these burdens and meet this person, and you have to find them halfway energetically. Once you start to meet them, you feel them coming into your energetic field, to your vortex. I think you then, and only then, will you start to understand what it means to fall in love. I think this person who's coming in they're not the one who is indecisive, is how I understand it. I feel like they're going to be the ones who have to help you understand why they're in your existence, why they have become part of your everyday life. Because I think sometimes you meet someone that's so amazing, you're going to basically second guess it, say this isn't real. But it looks really good. The final outcome for you is going to be June, no joke. That's when it all comes down. All right, let's check the chat, see what's going on here. No worries, Madeline. Yeah, you have good energy. You really do. But you have to basically step outside that comfort zone. I know it's just we say that way too much, but it's just get outside your comfort zone. Put away the burdens. When someone's like, "Hey, I need to borrow," no, you don't. You want to borrow my truck and put me out and be inconveniencing me. That's what you want, and you have no problem saying it because we have not established clear boundaries. And you're gonna start to say stuff like that back to them, and they're gonna be like, "What?" And it's not rude. It's not rude. It's just honest. All right, let's see here. I'm just gonna close out some tabs and stuff. Kind of getting in my way. All right, let's see. I have Diksha. You're up next. Aniket, and then Mishrak. All right. I have to close that out. Okay. All right. All right, Diksha, how are we doing? You ready for your read? So, hey, if you guys caught the new readings, the 9-card reads, they're basically like this, but they're just for the signs. I've been finding them to be more interesting. Like I use my intuition a little bit more with those instead of locking myself in. When I read the 21 card base read, that huge base cards with corner to corner and the table's full, I do get all the information. I'm not lying to anybody. I can fully read everything. But the point is, I don't think we all need those little minor details that I get to see. So I'm trying the 9-card read. I'm just curious to know what you guys think. Look at this card, just keeps coming out. I was like, I wanted to be sure. So Diksha, top down, this is your emotional perspective. This is probably a communication coming in, or the divine's commanding a communication happen. This could be a past person, could be a future person, but this is from your emotional perspective. This is your kind of standing on the soapbox saying, I'm ready. You ready to talk? See? Happy days are coming. Your logic says it. You're demanding nothing but happiness, and that's amazing. You're stepping up saying, no, I want to be happy. And if they come at you even a little bit less than that, you go, nope, try again. Nope, try. Like a little kid, nope, try again. Because you want the emotionally mature one. You want the one who's going to connect to you. You want the one who's going to basically desire you. I was just talking about this, but this could mean babies. This could mean children coming in the future, or children coming to the situation. Children always, their energy always is a good thing. All right, let's keep going. With passion, 3D, you're looking to explore with your passion. You want to find out what it means to be past life driven. You want to know what it means to be connected at a soul level. I very much enjoy your energy. This energy is very, very passionate. All right, here we go. Moving down. This is, you've been hurt. I actually do not like this. I feel like the person who hurt you doesn't feel as regretful as you would want them to feel. You almost want to make them feel bad. And that's not what we want. You have to move on. That's what the world card here is telling us. So in the center, the heart, the reading, the soul, I think it's telling you and telling me, hey, just move on. Whatever this person did to you, so what? It just shows you how bad of a person they were and how lucky you are to be away from them. That's what I'm getting from this. This negative energy definitely took a toll on you. It's like a big bite out of your side, a big chunk was taken out of your skin. And that's not a comfortable feeling, obviously. But I think people were left hanging. I think they left themselves hanging by treating you the way they did. And you deserve better. You do deserve a lot better. Look, the cards are jumping. Like, I can't even make this up. Look, you see? Yeah, the cards are jumping. So if we look here, you can see we have the online card. It's like they all just jumped out. So I'm going to actually take these in order here, because that is a nice jump. All right, well, so what I have here for you, Diksha, is I have the online communication card. I have the online. Oh, this could be heart, mind, soul center. Maybe this problem, this person, this situation has made you rethink who you are as a soul. That's a possibility. You're finding love in yourself. You're finding love going into the future. This could be a Gemini. I love the sun, and I love the lovers here, and I love it in your center line, especially with the world. Having all these major arcana sitting there is basically saying, I'm taking control. Everyone else can go basically screw. The Fool card is saying you want a brand new start. Your luck is changing very rapidly. Very, very rapidly. Whenever you see 10s, you see the number 10, or you see anything to do with the number 10, think about that and go from there, because this could mean as far out as October, your luck's going to keep going. But I feel like your luck's going to change. You have to take control of this. Energetically, the universe is teaching us and has always taught us to follow our energy. And not always does that energy go up or down. It just has a problem getting in sync with what we're trying to accomplish by manifesting something that's a powerful future for ourselves. So let's look here. So I pulled this out earlier too. So the Page of Swords, that's a curiosity kid. That's the young one. That's the vibrant one. The one who's kind of saying too much, getting involved too much. They're only trying to get set up for a happy future, but they want to find out all the information. So you can see here, there's a choice being made, or someone's looking for a choice. Choice of choices. The person's probably one of these ones that have been hanging and waiting. Past life. Communication, commitment coming in, but this past life is part of what's going on. I think what's kind of keeping this thing even a little bit alive. The heartbeat is just slow. But what's happened is you have this past or online communication. You're falling in love. Something online is bringing this to fruition, though, just so you know. Be careful. Be careful, because this person is going to sweep you off your feet. They're not going to be like the past person. They're going to be very unlike that past person. They're going to be someone that you're going to be lucky to know. The universe is saying, I'm bringing them in here to test you. With bad comes good, and this is a passionate connection. You have to find who you are out of this connection. That's what's going to happen here. All right. All right. How's everyone doing? But yeah, it's a pretty intense read, because when you look at that and you start to kind of understand sorry, I'm seeing the chat. Hey, Sherry. If you start to see this, what happens is the universe is basically testing you, saying, hey, when you're down, this is how you act. When you're up, this is how you act. But it's death of the ego is what I get out of this. All right, Aniket, you're up. Let's read you now. Let's get you going. Aniket, what do we have here? Ooh, love offer, or divine offer of abundance being offered from you out. This is important. The number, I was going to say the number 1, but let's wait and see here for a little bit more. But definitely, I could see anything with a W and M could be prominent as well on this. Fast moving action, I think from your logic, going into your emotional perspective, he's saying this makes complete sense. This is why I would do what I would do. So you're racing forward, racing to this situation, trying to understand it, but this makes the most sense, whatever you're going into. This 3D, I think what you're looking at is very, very strong base under your support. A cat lover here, passion, wrap yourself in happiness, why don't you? Because that's what I'm seeing. So Aniket, I don't know if you're connected to this person, but this person could be a Capricorn. That's what I typically read this person as. It doesn't have to be, but it could then be a fire sign. So we're talking about Aries, Sagittarius. But yeah, typically I would see this person, someone who's very into the summer, into the connecting to the earth, get their feet dirty while they're planting. That's that person. Here it is, bringing it out. Look at the sun card, talking about the summer. So maybe by the summertime, that's what's actually going to start to bring upon this new relationship, this new connection. I think life lessons have kind of taught you one of two things. One, to expect everything, or two, to be disappointed when you don't get it. But I think you're trying to figure out how to expect your own happiness. Passion's going to come in through the sun, through the fall, through the spring, through the winter. I think as you start to go out, you're going to start to realize these things have always been in your life. But more particularly when we start to get to this summer coming up, I think you find yourself falling in love, and you never asked for it. And you're like, why? But why? And that's why these 2 aces are very prominent here, because in the end of this life lesson, you end up with passion. And you didn't want it. There's a completion here if you want it. There's a completion if you need it, if you desire it. But we have the number 10 prominent on this as well. But the number 10 is prominent, telling us this is completion. You have to have this first cup to get to 10. You can't get there just by hoping. You have to make your own moves. You have to be able to willing to accept someone's love offer and really mean it. Don't judge them. Don't basically self-sabotage like you always do. Find the way to connect to them. And I think that's what happens. Do you self-sabotage? Is that what happens sometimes? I wonder if it's true. It could be. But I think then again, we all do it, right? We always find a reason to do something different. So this tower moment tells me at your base, at your root, your feelings, you feel like you get disconnected, you get lost. Maybe you get too connected, and then you have to rip it apart. They have to analyze it. And you say, well, I'll have to find somebody else now. And maybe that's what's been going on over the years. You don't have to keep doing that. I think that you're letting yourself get into your own head. You're almost overthinking it. You're going to be strong. You're going to be powerful. You're going to be reminiscent of the old version of yourself that could overcome these things. But ripping people out of your life sometimes is tough. And I don't think that's what the universe is asking you to do. I think you're basically going into a stronger, more powerful boundary setting version of yourself. And you're going to grow from that. You're going to get commitment. But you have to accept love from somebody first in order to get over those tower moments. Don't self-sacrifice for your own happiness. The universe has been offering this for you for a while. It's been throwing this at you. Do you want this or do you not want this? That's what I'm seeing. So when you connect to this energy and you connect to the universe and you say, hey, I'm in, I'm down, let's do this, the universe will respond tenfold. You see the cups in the corners here. And really it's in 3 of these corners. It's basically saying, okay, you ready for love? All right, let's see how much you can handle love, because I'm about to throw you a lot of it. All right, let's keep going here. Very nice read, very nice read. All right, thanks, Etiquette, for sharing your energy here. All right, Mishrak, you're up. And then we have Orochi Bomb, Sabrina, Isabella. What else do we have here? Sherry and Sarabelle. All right, Mishrak, here we go. 9-card read. Let's see what you get. Divine communication again, huh? This thing's just coming out all night. All night, every night. Is this for you? But this is February. That's at number 2. This is divine communication. This is you meeting someone on common ground saying, hey, let's talk. And there he is again. The Knight of Swords. I swear this is crazy. I shuffle these. But the Knight of Swords is coming in basically trying to either disrupt or overcome this communication and say, I want to make sure this actually goes through. With your logic, you're going in to communicate. Maybe you're waiting, you're picking up your phone, hoping this text comes through, or this text is coming through, and you're actually feeling it from inside. You're getting butterflies in your stomach. Is that a possibility, Mishrak? Is that what's going on? You're looking to communicate with somebody? Maybe this person's powerful. Maybe they're bold, they're courageous, and that's what's kind of getting you going. Or maybe you're the bold, courageous one, and you're looking to rush forward. Let's keep going, see what else we can pull for you. Brand new start coming in. This thing has already happened. This thing was predestined. This is before you were born, pre-lifetime, this was already set in stone. I think the universe is just setting the stage for what's about to happen for you coming into the next few months. Starting definitely in February. It's reiterating February. So we're having February there because, and then here it is again, February once again. It's telling you, get ready. Look at all of your people that you talk to, all the people you communicate with. Look, treat them as equally as you would treat yourself in a bad situation. Because some people just need a kind ear, and I think sometimes you're the most kindest of all ears. And I think that's what's going to happen is you're going to connect to someone. Your intuition is going to help guide you to these people and help you find your way to make someone feel more amazing about themselves. That's a really beautiful thing. It really is. Look at this. See? There's a love offer coming in. Basically, you come in and someone's like, they've been beat down so much that you kind of help reiterate how amazing they truly are and what you appreciate about them. What's those little things you do appreciate? You know, the fact that I know you're always there, or the fact, like, hey, like when I go into to the stop to basically to go get to the supermarket, I know that you're always going to be there because I can see you. Or if I always go to my job, I know that you're the one who's always going to be at work with me, so I can always have you. And that's nice. But having that long-term energy is what's kind of scary, because then you have to kind of commit to these people long-term because they're always expecting it. But what's hidden is, I think you kind of let that guard down, let the truth out, and follow through with what you're looking for, Mishrak. I think you're moving on from these old versions of yourself and making a commitment to this new opportunity coming in February. Is this new opportunity? If it's what I see, you're following your intuition and becoming a divine partnership with somebody, most likely a fire sign, a king of wands. But you have to take action. You have to take action. If you take no action, nothing ever happens. You cannot sit there and hope something happens. I'm going to pull you one extra card here, but there's commitment right away. Right when you start meeting this person, that's a spiritual relationship. That's a long-term communication. That's something that's maintained. That's through stability and solidity. All right, loving the energy. I definitely like that. It's good energy. All right, let's see here. Get some shuffling going. All right, Mr. X, thank you very much. Thank you very, 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 very much. All right, what do you got? Orochi Bomb, Sabrina, Isabella, Sherry, and then Sarabelle. Sarabelle, how you doing, Sarabelle? All right. Orochi Bomb. One of you guys, was it Orochi Bomb? One of you was trying to get in last night or the other night, like right at the end. I had been read for 3 hours. It was like I was just toast. I couldn't even give you an accurate read at that point. I was just so done. My energy was gone. All right, Orochi Bomb, here you go. But tonight, I'm on for you. Look at divine gift. This is a new opportunity, new investment, new money, new happiness coming in. All right, let's keep going. What else we have here? Look at same card. Look at, I love this. I love the 3 of Pentacles. This is 4 Pentacles. You just don't see it. The 4 Pentacles hasn't popped in yet. Has not popped in yet. We're just trying to grow from here. Look at, there it is again. The King of Wands. This is the courageous king. This is the passionate king. This is the one who takes charge, the one who carries a big stick. Who says, no, I'll do it. You don't think I will? Watch, I'll show you. That's that king. That's the king that you want and has your back. He says, oh, we're about to get into a big battle. Oh, I'll call the King of Wands. Like, this guy, he'll make you feel bad. You ever get hit, like, with a blunt object on the leg? You ever hear that feeling? Yeah, that kind of guy. That's the one. Makes you hurt. But then on the other side of things we have here, what are we looking at? We're looking at this Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign, looking towards the past, looking towards offering the past something. 3D tells me in this perspective, this tells me that either you're looking or this person's been looking to come in. They're holding back. But there's definitely this fire-water combination. Very, very passionate. I love the opposites attract, just so you guys understand that. So water and fire do mix. Oh, they mix. It's like that's the person you do want. That's the person you want to kind of like rattle your cage a little bit. So this person is probably a fire sign if you're not a water sign, and vice versa. So, or they have it prominently in their chart. That's what I would give you. Online is very prominent here. That's April. That's 4. So April 4th or 4th, April 4, those two. But I would say no longer than April, because we're talking 3 to 4. 3 to 4 Pentacles. I talked about you growing. You could say you're going to be growing your money. You probably already started to do it. The Divine gave you some hints about money. So you went from 1, 3, 4. So the other part of that is you're going to be connecting. This king, this other person, this is probably someone who was married or is interested in being married. They want to offer you love. They're going to come into your universe, your vortex. They're going to come into your energy and say, hey, I love you. I know you're looking for a cup. I have one. Can I give you an offer? And I think that's what happens. And I don't think you want to be breadcrumbed. You want someone to come sweep you off your feet, or you want this person to sweep. You have to sweep them off their feet. But there's a connection here. This is no breadcrumbing zone. Like, don't just say something just to say it. Mean it. So I think that's where this is, and I think maybe they just shut down when they feel like someone's just bullshitting. Is that what it is? Is that you? Is that what goes on? Do you feel like someone's always... I wonder if that's what's going on. It could be money related, but I think you're getting money slowly, trickling. You can see it's happening here. And this is from the divine in. So this money, this breadcrumbing, is basically helping you focus on something else. So you're moving on. This could be a brand new car, even a new vehicle, a new opportunity, something growing. But this is typically the Chariot. That's what that means. So we're talking July 7th. But this is growing into the new year. You can see it. Ready? 1, 3, 4, 4, 7. So what I see here growing into this new year to your ground zero is you're getting something happy. Like it's like you're either getting houses, happiness. You're growing into something. This is not about a connection to somebody else. You don't see that. You only see this in the very initial beginning where your logic is sitting there saying, how can I connect? How can you connect to someone that matters to you? How can you connect to someone that you should matter to as well? Or you want to be equally as important? This is what happens. I think you look at this relationship, try to grow it. Where do we go from here? You have to end the version of yourself. You have to get rid of that person. Look at more money will start to come in. Look at the version of yourself as who you are and say, I'm going to end that person as this vibration shift moves me to the next level. I want to become a better, more abundant person. I want to connect to this new self. And you're giving yourself a chance to basically almost strip that old skin off and grow into this new version of yourself. You've probably seen it happen in your lifetime. But you're like, wow, I look at old pictures. I don't remember. I don't think I looked like that. No, because you vibrationally shifted. That's why your face looked different. That's why your body looked different. People attest it to age, but look at like a 10-year period, just a decade of pictures. No one shifts that fast. It just doesn't happen. Your vibration shifts. Your vibration will shift you in how you look. You have to get over that mindset. Don't get over that mindset of getting old. Get over that mindset of losing a vibration or gaining a better vibration. Who do you want to become? That's where you're trying to get to, Orochi. That's where you're trying to go. You're trying to get to that next level. Become a better version of yourself. All right, I love this. I do love this. This is a good energy. This is basically saying, hey, well, you want to go on a journey with me? Then let's do it. But we have to kind of get rid of all that old bullshit that we carried. And they're like, okay, you agree? I agree. And you guys make a pact and move on. All right, Sabrina, you're up here. How you doing? All right, Sabrina. What do we got here? Ooh, nice. Yeah, the strength card. So this could be a Leo. This could be you. Maybe you'll have Leo in your chart. But when I pull the card out this early, right out the gate like this, and we're talking emotional perspective, that's probably you just being emotionally strong in a really tough situation. The universe is testing you, just so you know. Just testing you. You're about to go off on a brand new start. You're about to have you're having a tough new beginning. That's also a possibility. But with the Fool upside down here, this is the divine, this is top down. This is the universe saying, hey, you want to hear a story? I'm going to tell you about this person. And then there you are standing at the precipice of a brand new start. There you are right there, ready to take the jump into 3D. And all you can see is people just coming back to you. And you're like, no, I want to start somewhere new. And that's a possibility. Maybe you're looking to take a jump and these people are trying to come back. This is usually on to bigger and better. And you are definitely bigger and better. No joke. But you have perspective. You see how things are. You grow with the relationship. So Sabrina, let's see what else you have here. What's the universe testing you with or bringing you in? This is your conduit. It's offering you love. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. That's so true. Yeah. Look at. I was just about to say, see this Ace of Cups? See how the cups being offered out? The universe is saying you have just offered this out to somebody. So this is you basically on the precipice of making this jump. I think they're taking the information. They want the new start. I'm going to tell you, yes, they do. They definitely like you. But you don't want to approach it as a new relationship. You want to approach it, see? You don't want to approach it that way. Because when you approach it, and I want you to take a really good look at this card right here, Sabrina. If you approach it as a brand new relationship, that means anything that you had with this other person up to this point is dead, and now you have to start learning how to date them. Don't change anything. You can confess your feelings, but just say, hey, look, I'm not looking to date. I just want to let you know how I feel. So be it if they want to date somebody else. If they're interested in you, let them be interested in you. You've said your piece. Now move on. But don't end whatever you've built up to. If you got to this point, that's a good sign. The universe is saying, don't end that. You don't get a big friendship and go, oh, awesome, we're friends. Okay, let's be lovers. Oh, we're not friends anymore. No, that's not how it works. You have to continue the relationship as though it's just evolving. That's the Queen of Cups. That's the nurturing one. That's you. You have to nurture the relationship. Do you want to grow the relationship? If you went up to him and told him about feelings, I just want to be very blunt with you right here. You went up to him and told him about feelings. You set into motion a new trajectory of this life, of this timeline, of this lifestyle, instead of just naturally letting it unfold. Because you either got impatient because you're on the precipice of this huge jump. They're coming for you too. I see it. But what I'm telling you is you have to be strong. That's what the strength card is. Your emotional perspective is strong strength, or it's a Leo card. But I'm telling you, you have to be strong. Now that you said this to them, just like everything's cool, everything's fine. Don't have to wait on them and nothing. Look, you're not getting over heartbreak. You're not in heartbreak yet because you haven't fallen in love with them yet. The universe is telling you this is about you learning this mindset. You can become heartbroken over them, and that's okay. But you haven't become heartbroken yet. You're the heartbreaker. Does that make sense? I think you have something that you're growing your manifestations. I think this is something that you want. You have many versions of whatever this is you're looking for, but you have one. Let this naturally unfold. Focus on you. Focus on what you can do. What is it, one skill that you can learn that you can focus on in the next couple months? Show this person how you never sit and just do nothing. Show them, say, hey, did I tell you I was taking a class? On what? On Reiki. I'm going to become a Reiki master. Like those kind of things. See, there it is. That's the mid-deck pull. That's lifetime marriage. That's commitment. That's what you really want. Let's call it what it is. You're not looking just to explain your feelings to somebody. You're looking for that long-term commitment. You want this to be the home run after the home run championship. 10-year super run. You want this to be the person who's connecting. So be honest with them, and that's what you're doing. But don't change what you have. Just start being more honest. That's the life lesson. That's what you're trying to learn. That's what you're getting into. If you approach it, and even if they don't reciprocate right away, does not mean they do not like you. Do you understand this? It could be them being afraid, them being scared. Because I see them, they're a giver, but there's some heartbreak here, and there's some luck also at the same time. So they're trying to figure it out, and I think you're trying to figure out if you ruined anything. But use your intuition. Did you ruin anything? But you initially said these words to them on purpose because the universe or your intuition or your inner voice said, let's do it. Let's do it. Right? It wasn't your ego. It wasn't your ego that needed to be stroked. What was it? So I think you're just going to give them time now to process this information. Do not treat them any differently. Like if you don't like me back, I won't be your friend. That's not the goal. So yeah. So Sabrina, if you're seeing the King of Pentacles, because like I said, would obviously be him anyway. But if the King of Pentacles would be the Taurus and be him because it's an Earth sign, I would agree with you wholeheartedly. But I would also tell you to not hesitate, to just become yourself. Be that beautiful soul that he is attracted to. He's attracted to you. It's definite. But don't push the relationship and don't push anything. Just be that amazing person he's falling in love with, because that's what I see. All right. Thank you. I thank you. Like I said, you guys are good. Yeah, you get tired of holding it in. But if he doesn't reciprocate, does not mean he doesn't feel the same way. It just means he's just not there yet. But you just go ahead and you keep treating him the same way. Don't even get into your head 1 minute about him telling you nothing or not talking about it. Because that's not how guys work, just so you know. What is it that you want from him? You want his happiness, right? You want him to be happy. Even if it doesn't mean being with you, you want him to be happy. But guys wouldn't understand that all the time, and that's what's tough. So just give him time. Just be his friend. Don't abandon him. See, I know you would. I know you accept his friendship, and then you'll be anything more if he also ever changes his mind. That's what I'm saying. Be the best friend he's ever had. It's so crazy. Make him. Yeah, there's the King of Cups. You'll drive him crazy. All right, Isabella, how you doing? You're up. All right, Isabella. Ooh, there's an offer coming in for you. Look at this. That's the 6. That's the 6 of Cups. That's a love offer. That's coming in from somebody to you, through your vortex. They're coming into your energy, saying, hey, I want to make a love offer. That's the $1 million card. I love this one. This is a good card to get this, especially in this position. That's your logic saying, hey, I need money out of this too, or I need to make sure my life is stable, financially secure. It is. It will be. That's no joke. I think what happens though is whenever you focus on money, it costs you intuition, and whenever you focus on intuition, it costs you money. I think you can't really have both at the same power level unless you've practiced it over years. I think you're focusing on just being abundant. And abundance is always a good thing. Abundance will lead you into manifestations. The universe is saying just take a break with your intuition, just let it relax. Everything else will fall in place. You're not going through a tower moment, and even if you were, you're basically so protected. You're like Teflon, and nothing can even harm you. Whatever hits you just bounces right off. I think you need to learn to be more vulnerable into what's coming in, because you're going to start to see money flowing in faster and faster, Isabella. There it is. Look at, there's the completion. And once you start becoming vulnerable to this, your intuition, just give your intuition a break, a breather. Don't worry about it. Don't even try to be intuitive. I don't typically tell people, but I would say don't even worry about picking up tarot decks. Just let the universe bring it to you. It's like just call yourself a queen and let the universe just deliver this to you on a platter, because what's happening is it's getting delivered to you. It's not even your intuition guiding you to it. You just have to be vulnerable. The universe says, please be vulnerable. You're like, okay. And you can see this dark, and this is the attractive one here, because that's that dark knight. That's the one, the dark horse candidate, the one who can plant his pentacle anywhere in your field. So what that means is he can basically make a manifestation out of nothing. He can make you feel like $1 million with just one word. That's that person, or that's your partner coming in. They're going to help teach you to learn how to fly, and they're going to be someone who says, "Hey, I learned this when I was younger." But they're your passionate connection. They're your passionate king. They're the ones who are going to bring stability to your weakness, saying, "I need you to be a little bit weak for me. I need to see that you can be vulnerable." And they said, "I'll get you. I'll be the stability that you seek." Going forward, I think they want to basically create a whole new universe with you. This is what this person's trying to do. But what I'm seeing is possibly not even, like I said, it's starting in June, but it's going to roll out by the end of the summer. You're going to feel it, and no later than the end of the year, you're going to feel a complete abundance and happiness if you just let yourself be vulnerable to the situation. Eventually, I think your universe will open up, and I think you'll realize your intuition was turned off so you could build up past life connections. That's all it is. Try to communicate. Try to connect. This person could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They could have air in their chart. They could be an intellectual. They also could be taking action on stuff. That could be what they're doing. But going forward, I think you're trying to change this person's energy to match yours, because they're the intuitive one, or your intuition then turns on. That could also have a possibility. But you have this king who wears different masks. He's the passionate one, the one who will cuddle you, hold you while you sleep, the one who will make you dinner. That guy who will kiss you, good night, good morning, and he'll fill up your tank of gas kind of thing. That's the one you're looking at. I think that person, you've been hurt for a lot of times, that you have to let go of that pain. Let go of the pain and find this new person, because this new person is going to come in and just let them appreciate you. Say, I just want someone to appreciate my energy. Do you understand what that actually means? And see if they can answer the question. It's not a trick question. It's an honest question. All right. Thank you for letting me read you, Isabella. Yeah, like I said, you're finding somebody, or you're connecting to someone in this future that's going to be your divine match. But you just have to be vulnerable. Just let yourself be. I see this all the time, but I'm so proud of watching when I see people do this. Like, they just do something that's way out of the ordinary. Like, oh, I've never seen you wear that shirt or that clothes or those kinds of shoes, and it's like, thank you. But yeah, it is thank you, because people have been so trained to not do that. But you're just going to find your true self, your true calling, your true colors, because it's coming out very soon. All right, here we go, Sherry. You're up. Let's see. Same thing. Look at this. Sherry, what is going on? Look at this. The 6 of Cups. I wonder if you guys are just influencing each other's energy, drawing partners in for June. Because it's like ending the version of yourself, waiting for this June to come in, saying, hey, I'm done. I'm done being this person. I'm done being AKA the doormat. I'm not living in regret anymore. Fuck that. I love this energy. I really, really do. All right, let me see. But this new offer that's coming in is your emotional perspective saying, I'll accept nothing less than this. And people try to say, Hal, what about so-and-so? I know that they're, or something's wrong, but you say, no, there's something wrong with them because you don't want them. You want the star to come in. That's what's coming in. You're saying, no, the star. The star. You ever actually demand something from somewhere, someplace, and feel empowered once you got it? Well, the universe is saying, I'm going to breadcrumb you. I'm going to give you something. How about this person or this person? And that at surface level, they look great. Sherry, at the surface level, these people look amazing. And then when you start to meet them, you go, you're a dud. What is wrong with you? And I think you just start working on yourself. And when you start working on yourself, I think what ends up happening is then that person actually comes in. And then you have a hard time believing anyone's coming in because there's been a disconnect from these other people who have been wasting your time. But what happens when the universe brings this other person in because you're least expecting it? You're kind of, your eyes are not on the prize anymore. Or you're kind of saying, yeah, I would love to meet this person, but I really don't have faith. Look at, I don't make it up. There's a divine right there. That's the angel at your base, at your root. It's basically saying to you, you just got a text message from the divine saying, are you ready? Yes or no? Because you're about to be treated like the star that you are. Sorry that you've been treated like ass for all these years or all these problems, or these guys have treated you like a piece of dirt. But that's just to get you ready for this most amazing person that's coming in, this manifesting king, the one who has their own money, houses, cars. They're the ones who are going to make money. Look, it's the divine who's being sneaky with you. That's what's really bananas. It's divine who's been behind all this stuff to teach you a life lesson, to help you teach a life lesson. You know, those kind of people who need a little bit of encouragement, sometimes not so negative, sometimes not so positive, but they find the middle ground. This person's been kind of doing that. Like you kind of meet someone and that person that you date's a dick. And you're like, wow, but I don't have anybody else. Look, everything's getting, it's circumcedes everything that you've been doing. Right now, what happens is you're going to become the star. The universe is saying, get ready for this brand new opportunity. You're too worried about these past connections. Goodbye. You're focused. Look at, you're focused on this new beginning. This is the new start. You're saying, okay, well, who is this guy then? Who is this earth sign? If the divine has them, then what do I expect? You have to work on yourself and get rid of all this past negative mindset. And then this will start to come in. This passion, this person will come in and is going to be looking for you. They already are energetically looking for you. I think there's an indecision. The universe is testing you as this moment, as we speak. It's telling you, Sherry, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay the same version of yourself, or do you want to raise up and become an amazing, powerful, perceptive Sherry that you have always wanted to be? What do you want to do? The universe says, the divine says, hey, I'm sorry you went through a lot of stuff, but now that you're ready, are you ready to become the inspiration to others? Because that's what you are. You have nothing more than amazing energy here. So, all right. Thank you. All right, let's see here. All right, Sarah Bell, you're here. You're up. Anyone else here with us? So Sarah Bell. Oh, pink. All right. I'm actually going to close the queue just because it's getting late, but I will read. Let's see. I have Sarah Bell, if you're still here with us. I don't know if you left. And we have Sun, if you're still here. What about Pink? I saw Pink joined. I figured I'd hop on for a little bit today. I had some good stuff going on. I figured I'd share my energy. Get you guys some reads because it's been really nice. But Sherry, yeah, you're going to do really well. Thank you, son. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's read Sun right now because Sarah Bell was here, I thought. All right. Or maybe I'm just looking at your message, Frank. Okay. All right, let's see here. Sun, you're up. Let's see. Sun. Ooh, fighting. Are you fighting with somebody, son? Or somebody fighting with you? Or are you fighting a change? Because emotional perspective is, and this is not really a typical fighting thing when we look at emotional perspective. This is the top down. This is your intelligence. This is your emotional intelligence at that point. You're saying, let me look at this. So if you were fighting with somebody, you're looking at why you would fight with somebody. All right, let's see. Thank you, Sherry. Have a wonderful night. So if no one's fighting with you, I wonder if somebody's fighting coming in, or you're fighting. Maybe you fight 4 people, because I have the sun here, and we've had this happen to you before. I know this happens. Oh, Sarah Bell. I said Sarah Bell. That was like 5 minutes ago. I'll read you next. All right, let me keep going here, son. So, son, when we pulled for you before, you actually get the sun card, which tells me this is your logic, this is your sense. So maybe you're protecting others. We can actually pull for this and see where it pulls out for here. Maybe you're dealing with protecting other people at this moment. Look at this. No joke. Both my sun cards for you, son. That's the universe talking, saying, no, you're not fighting anybody. You're protecting people. You're like the last line of defense. That's what's going on here. I don't know if you know that. Look at, see, you're the star. Look at the sun, the star. I remember pulling for you before. You remember the cards looked like they were like dancing all over the place. That's amazing. Yeah, look at this. No, I think you're defending them. Who's the King of Cups? Is there a King of Cups coming in for you? Is someone trying to come in to handle your energy? A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Masculine? This is a gray area, just so you know. This is not good or bad or indifferent. It's just a gray area. They're dipping their foot into the ethereal, unknown, the deep, the what could be. And there's a love offer coming out or going out, and this could be from you to them or to somebody else from you to them. The universe is saying, what if I challenge you? We already know you're a star, but what if some love offer comes in? Would you accept the love offer? Would you go chase after it if this was the best love offer you could get? Because I think sometimes we wait for the best love offer, and we realize we missed out. But the Chariot sit in this position means that you could go catch them at any moment. You have the availability of going to catch whatever it is. You're the catch. You are the one. But you're definitely dealing with somebody in your group is having negative energy, and you're protecting or dealing with them. You're helping them. It could be this past person. It could be this water sign. I don't know if this is you or them, but yep, there they are again. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Well, no, it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But why would I say that here? I wonder if they're tied in. Are you tied into someone, to a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius? Because that's typically my Aquarius card. That is my Aquarius. My Aquarius, the nurturer, the Aquarius, the divine, connected. But the sun card. Let me see here for a second. Because the sun card is typically for Leos. Aquarius. What is actually getting... Yeah, look at this. Wow. We're talking 3 kings. 3 kings. You have a choice, is what it is. But you want the abundant, happy one. You want the one who's going to make you laugh, the one who's going to connect to you, the one who's going to make you happy. Not the one who's going to make you like feel fulfilled. Like, here's $1 million, but I'll never see you. Or not the one who's going to be like, well, we'll get stuff done. It's like, yeah, it's good, but I want to be in love. I think, son, that's what it is. I think you're protecting against that energy. Yeah, see? I think there's love, there's energy that wants to come in, but you're defending against it. There's people who want to make you love offers. That's what it is. See, there's the cup, there's the cup. This King of Cups is very prominent, but I feel like you end up with this King of Pentacles, which is interesting. Marriage is definitely on the plate. That's especially with this King of Cups. So maybe this King of Cups is the same king. Maybe this is the same one here. Maybe you're talking to him. Maybe they're online. Maybe you've been connected to them. But April's possibly going to happen here. April with both of these, because we have April 4 and 4. That would definitely give me April online vibes. Let me keep going here. Dark Horse Candidate. I wonder if they're looking to come in to spark you to move, to get going, to get moving on, to help them, to basically build a brand new happiness, a brand new future. It feels like you're connecting to someone, but you're holding back. That's what this is. As much as you don't want to admit like you're not fighting with anybody, I'm not saying you are, but son, if you're dealing with somebody, it feels like you're dealing with a couple people, and one of those people you're basically just kind of slowly not dealing with them as much. But I honestly feel like this is a couple people, and you're just dealing with the one that makes you happiest at the moment. But you end up with somebody a little different. We'll say the one who has a lot of money. That one is the one you end up with. There's one that makes you feel very good, but they don't make you happy. So kid's father's a Virgo. There's definitely some men in there. There's definitely a couple men in there. But there's only two that really have ever a chance with you. The Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, which was the King of Swords in reverse, is your emotions. Like saying, I don't want to deal with these people. All right. Okay. Thank you for sharing. But that could mean they're just coming in your energy too. It could happen instantly. Like literally as early as tomorrow morning, you're getting a coffee and you're like, oh my God, wow, nice to meet you. You look like a very handsome fellow. All right, no worries, no worries. Let me know what you get. Let me know what you find out. Let me know what this the accuracy of the reading. Yeah, see, my cards are jumping right now. All right, Sarabelle, this is you. You still with us here? Why'd you leave? I wasn't trying to cut you out, I promise. Thank you, son. Always good to have you here. All right, thank you. All right, Sarabelle, here we go. Let's see what you get for a read. Ooh, divine communication. Right out the gate. Mid-deck pull. All right. So we have you connecting to someone divinely. This is emotional perspective, top down. This is, like I said, your emotional intelligence. It's you trying to connect to somebody or trying to get to connected to someone that's deeper, maybe even long term. You're getting over heartbreak. That's happening. That's you. That's your energy. That's what you want to do. That's what you're going to do. That's to go fuck yourself, everybody. By March, you're definitely over this heartbreak. You're working on something. You're definitely trying to focus on something. You're working on your own energy. I like this. You're focused on you. The other thing here that I see here is this is typically working on something. Like when I read it myself, this would be like working on tarot cards or working on your own craft. But when I see this, this could be you working on reading tarot cards or reading something like oracle cards and just building up your messages or building up your stamina to keep reading is what it comes down to, Sarabelle. All right, divine communication. The universe is saying, hey, you're learning to fly. Whatever this communication is that you're talking to, whoever you're dealing with, whoever this person is that you're coming into your life or you're dealing with, they're helping you learn to fly. You're learning how to fly from this communication. Getting over heartbreak, learning to fly, which is a Tom Petty song. It's a really good song, but reality is you're really learning to fly. You're learning to kind of navigate life's challenges. The hangman, there's someone in the middle of the situation. You're either you or them or somebody else, but somebody's hanging and waiting. This wand here typically means passion. It also could mean the King of Wands. It could mean a very passionate, fiery person that's connected to you that's just hanging back. That could be. Let's see what else is happening. There's a rushing in or a rushing coming back in from the Knight of Swords coming in probably to cut down the hanged man saying, hey, I'm going to cut you free. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to disconnect, or I'm going to basically let you get off that wand. I want to free you from the wand. What else do we have here? Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. Is this you? Or is there a Queen of Pentacles involved in your life? Queen of Pentacles could be this person involved in your life or basically someone older than you. This here is this could be someone that's having problems or a earth sign that's connected to you. But the divine communication coming down here shows me that there's a disconnect or there's a problem with the communication. Long term, there's money involved in here. There's getting over heartbreak with the hangman could lead to $1 million. Like it's that simple. Like that's how you see things. Like you're like that's $1 million right there. You're working on your own, like I said, craft where you're racing back in to cut someone free, but you're looking to make a love offer. Or you want the love offer to be secure. You want this to be done by June. June is probably the latest that you would go with, but we're starting in February, working our way all the way down until June. What is it in June? Or what is it until June? It's the it's basically sleepless nights, or you're kind of dealing with a lot of anxiety over things. This could be unrelated to this, or it could be unrelated to other things, but you're trying to work on this commitment, long-term communication, trying to deal with this person, trying to get a handle on situations. It's not always easy, is it? But I feel like sometimes you're left hanging, or there's a disconnect, or there's a person who just kind of goes rogue. This could be you, but this could be the same person who is connecting to you in June, starting in April all the way up until June. There's like this weird communication style between this person and you. But this does lead to a very solid long-term commitment. Who is this person? This person is this passionate one leading you into this new challenge, this new life, this new vibrational raise. So I love that. So it could be your sister, yeah, free falling. So I wonder if your sister's going through something, but the judgment's being passed on you. It's going to be passed on you. It's going to be passed on those around you. You have a lot of movement, a lot of anxiety, a lot of headache, but you have offers, and you have people kind of holding back on messages, not saying what they want to say. They should say stuff, but they don't. The other thing I do see here is the hangman is waiting. But the anxiety leads to this. So whatever that means, I think this could be relationship to a family. But let me pull one more card here. The Queen of Cups is one of these people going through the Tower moment. That's a Gemini, Libra. That's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius too. Could be a Scorpio. But I have the two signs here, which is show me the Gemini. But this could be you, it could be somebody else. But there's definitely two of you. There's two females, and they're trying to work together, but the communication is in opposition, which is interesting. There's passionate coming in here, a passion, or an elder coming in. Interesting, very interesting read here. But I think this person that's coming in is trying to influence your energy. And they're trying to help you or either guide you. But I feel like you're being led down all these different paths, and you're trying to find your own true identity at this moment. So, Sarah, is this about your sister? Because, look, someone's out in the cold. And it's really weird energy tonight. Look, see, there's a communication, and there's a commitment. So I don't know who this person is, but it's definitely connecting. Let's see, there's an indecision. So I don't know if this is about your sister. There's an indecision versus ending. Whatever that is. All right. All right, let me see what else we got here. We got pink. But yeah, if you want to hang around here, I could read for you guys a little bit more. But I have pink, and then I think that's it for right now. All right, pink. You're up. Pink. See, Dark Horse Candidate. I like this card in this position. This emotional perspective. This is you saying, hey, I would love to have someone come in and sweep me off my feet. All right, let's see here. Someone's hurt. Someone's in pain. But there's someone actually that's feeling this pain. I wonder if this is you or them, but there's this heightened sense of desire. But you're basically in pain over whatever this is. This person sees that you're hurting and wants to come in and give you an offer. I love that. There's the divine offer. You can see it here on either way. So it's basically straddling you is what you got. It's not bad. It's a good thing. There's a divine communication. I wonder if the divine communication was broken off, or you had to break off communication with somebody else. Have you ever had to have a friendship that you broke a friendship off with somebody just to continue the friendship with another person? And it didn't really feel right or make sense. But at the time when you did it, it just kind of grew the other friendship in a whole new perspective. But it wasn't permanent. It just was this like basically kind of like commitment to growing the relationship. You're taking action on growing a relationship with somebody. That's what I see. You're saying, hey, I'm ending this relationship, but I'm growing a new one. But because this person's coming in to connect to you. They're not waiting. They're not going to wait. I think in contrast, I think to what we were just reading, I think this is what's going to happen is this person is going to move forward with you. They're going to take action just as much as you want to. They're going to work on it just as much as you want to. The communication's not going to be there. I think that's the problem, and maybe that's part of the situation is where you feel like it's going to go nowhere fast, and you're going to be hurt, and you're going to be the one always taking action. But the truth of the matter is, Pink, it's a brand new opportunity coming in. Once you put this person through the paces and you teach them what you actually desire in a really fun and exotic way, I think that will help this new partner coming in, connect to you. They'll be able to grow that energy. They'll be able to show you who they are. Because the alternative is to basically break up, start over, and go all over, do it all. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do it again. You want to basically say, hey, my person, I want them to be the one. And this is what I expect. It's not, and there's nothing wrong with you asking or trying to push for this person to do that. I think when you do that, it's really, really good. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. But the new offer's coming in. This person, this pentacle, you can see it twice over here. The Ace of Pentacles being pulled. So, Pink, this person's coming in to offer you something, and it's a new opportunity. This is a new job, new chance at life. But they're coming in. They're basically going to circumvent this going nowhere fast, and they're going to make you feel like you're the best of the best, and you are the divine communication. So this person who you're probably going to be talking to is going to make you feel like $1 million because you are worth $1 million, and that's where your completion comes in. But I feel like people are coming in. There's some people just try messing with your energy because they enjoy your energy, but they don't want to commit to it because they're so emotionally immature. But I think in the near future, probably within the next few months, even the next few weeks, I would say, even because with the February here, I'd say next few weeks, you're going to start to feel this growth because by March, this takes off. So you're going to start to say, well, this is real. I can manifest. I have this power. I'm hurting, but this person's coming in. I can sense it. People are treating me a little differently. It's not in your head, just so you know. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. $11:11, guys. I don't know if you know that, but I'm telling you. All right, let's see. I think that's it. Hey, Jen, how are you? And just have to sign off here. All right. All right, guys. You have a wonderful night, and I'll thank you very much. I'll be posting more reads probably tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I will definitely catch up with you. I appreciate your energy tonight, and I hope everything goes well. All right. Thank you, guys. You be safe, okay?